Hello, Sandberg students. This video is going to show you how to log into your online assessment and fill out the gridded response sheet. The multiple choice should be pretty straightforward, right? So I'm only going to focus on gridded response. So let's get to it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the website examlogin.com. Once you go to examlogin.com, your teacher will provide you a code that you will need to get into the. Once you have the code, you're going to type it in, right? And the codes given to you are not case sensitive, so you don't have to worry about it being capital or lowercase. All right. So then once you have that, next, you're going to type in your ID number. And you're going to click Find. Now, your name should pop up. Verify it's you. Then it's going to take you to the exam. Okay. Now, what you need to know is you can zoom in, right, using your Chromebook, using the control button and up or down. And it gives you a lot of intimidating looking boxes. All right. And in each grid line or grid box, there's a decimal point, fraction bar, addition sign, subtraction sign. This is the exponent caret sign, open parentheses, close parentheses, XYZ, and then 0 through 9. Okay. Now, the thing you need to know is you don't have to click on the bubbles to fill this in. You could literally take your answer that's on your paper and just type it in as you see it, and it will grid it automatically. So, various types of answers here. If I had to type the answer 0.6, so if I solve my problem and I get 0.6, all I do is go up here and I go decimal point 6. Then I scroll down to the bottom. I click next, and it takes me to the next question. How would I put 3/5 in here? All I'm going to do is put the numerator in, the / sign, 5, and I'm good to go. And I click next. Now, you notice how I got this other box down here? If I zoom out a little bit, right? Oop, let me zoom out. So say I go to 100%, I get rid of that. Now, it makes the question a little smaller, but at least you get all the boxes in. So if I go to, for me, 150%, that's good because, not 150%, but let's say 125%, it eliminates the one that goes down there. So now, how do I put x to the 4th in? Remember, when we are filling in exponents into our calculator, we have to use the caret key. So that's all we're going to do here is we're going to hit x, and then we're going to hit the caret key, and then we're going to hit 4. And then right away, click next. Okay. So now these get a little more difficult. So when I go to solve this problem or solve a problem and I get something like this as my answer, all I do is use a caret key to put those exponents in. So I'm just going to go x, caret key 2 for x squared. Then I'm going to go y, caret key 3 for y to the 3rd power. And I'm going to go z, caret key 10 for the last problem. And if I read this, x to the 2nd, y to the 3rd, z to the 10th. Okay, click next. And now I get this more complicated problem. Now, here's the thing. There is a proper way to do this from a math teacher perspective. And that is, anytime we have numbers or variables linked by multiplication in a numerator and denominator, when we enter them into the calculator, we should always enter them using parentheses. So one set of parentheses for the numerator, one set of parentheses for the denominator. So when I go to put this problem in, I'm going to start my numerator by opening the parentheses. And then I'm going to type in, as I see it, 3x to the 5th, and I'm going to close my parentheses because I'm done with my numerator. I'm going to hit the / button, right, for the fraction bar. And now I'm going to identify the denominator by using parentheses. So open parentheses, 5y to the third. Okay, and then I'm going to go z to the second. And right away, you'll notice I got to close the parentheses one more time, right? And this is my answer. Okay, again, you don't have to click on the bubbles in the boxes. All you have to do is type it out. But if you feel more comfortable bubbling it in, you can. It's just a lot more scrolling up and down. Okay, so remember, you also only have to do this if there's more than one basically number or variable in the numerator or denominator. So let's look at the next one. So this is supposed to be 3x squared. Sorry about that. Right? If I had something like this, notice I have addition and subtraction sign in here. So I'm going to write that in as 3x to the second. Then I hit my plus sign. And then I'm just going to go 5x. And then minus 1. And once I do that, right away, I can hit next. So all I'm doing is entering that in the way I've written on my paper. And I can hit next. Once you get to the end of your exam, all you have to do is click, I am really finished. And it'll score your exam for us, and we'll get the score automatically. A couple of things I want you guys to remember. There are always going to be several versions of the exam. Right, so almost every student in every class will have a different version, right, because this generates new questions as we go along. So keep that in mind when you're working on these exams. Do not try to cheat. It won't work out. Okay, have a good day and good luck.